What up, peeps? It's Gabe. Welcome back to the Gabe Fix. If this is your first time watching, welcome. Make sure you hit that subscribe button and stick around for a little while. You guys, so how about I've been filming for the past maybe 10 minutes. Tell me why I didn't hit record, y'all. I'm just talking to the camera, talking. Nothing. So this is my second time filming this. Oh my goodness, I'm so mad about that. I got pregnancy brain already. So update, obviously you know by the title, but if you don't watch my vlog channels, you guys, I'm having a baby. I'm pregnant. Hey, I'm pregnant. You guys, like literally, I still almost can't believe it. Like sometimes I have to pinch myself like, is this really happening? Am I really having a baby? You guys, this has been a journey for so long. My husband and I, we've been trying for 3 years. We got pregnant in 2015. We had a miscarriage. So it's been a journey. Oh my goodness, it's been such a journey. And even to get to this point, it's been a journey. So I'm going to stop right here. If you guys are not subscribed to my vlog channel, GabeBabeTV, I'm going to put a link right here so you can click and subscribe, and you can go on over there and kind of catch up and see some of our videos. We just posted a video today, a couch conversation about our journey to this pregnancy, where we talk about everything that we went through, because we went through 3 failed IUIs and then we ended up going through IVF. So if you want to hear more about that, definitely go over there, subscribe, watch that video, and then you can also see like the pregnancy announcement. You can see the gender reveal, because we do know the gender, and all of that good stuff. So yeah, definitely go check that out. But yeah, I'm having a baby, y'all. It's crazy, right? It's super duper crazy. So as you're watching this right now, today I'm 14 weeks and 6 days. So on Friday, when you'll be watching this, I'll be 15 weeks. I'm officially out of my first trimester. So I figured I would just come and kind of give you guys a little update of what it's been like, because it's been rough. It's been like super duper rough, okay? So first, I did tell you guys that we know the gender, so I want to go ahead and talk about that just in case I reference the baby by their gender. We are having a girl. Yes! You guys, if you've been watching me for any amount of time, you know that I've been wanting to have a girl for as long as I can remember, honestly. Like, man, I've been wanting a girl for so long, and it's finally happening. And I still don't believe it. It's like, oh my goodness, I'm for real having a girl. Like, I've been waiting on this moment for so long. And don't get me wrong, I love my son to death. Chad Jr., he's like one of the best things that's ever happened to me. I would not trade him for the world, okay? This takes nothing away from him, but it's just always been in my heart and my desire to have a girl. So, you know, I feel like every woman wants to have a girl. And I don't know, I'm sure there are some women out there who could care less, but I just feel like it would be so fun to go through life, you know, raising this girl and going to be able to like experience the things that I experienced, and you know, just all that stuff. Like, y'all get what I'm trying to say. So I'm super excited, and I'm mad because the first trimester was so rough, y'all. I haven't felt like making any videos for this channel, hence the reason that I've been MIA. But I wanted to do like those cute little gender prediction tests, like, you know, where you try to figure out what the gender is for the baby. But I don't know, like I still might try to do that just to see how accurate they are, even though I know what the sex of the baby is. So I don't know, if you guys are interested, let me know down below and suggest which ones I should try. Oh, and speaking of knowing the gender already, I did want to mention that with the IVF, we opted to have our embryos PGS tested, which is pre-genetic screening, where they test all the genetics and the chromosomes and they look for possible issues. So with that test, you find out everything about this embryo, which obviously includes the sex as well. So we've known from the beginning that we were having a girl. We actually were only left with one normal embryo, and it was a girl. So it was just like, it was a godsend, y'all. More on that testimony in the couch conversation. So definitely go watch that video. Yeah, let's see. First symptom, as you can see, I'm out of breath, have been for a while now, and like I'm talking really fast now, so it's like I'm just all over the place. So excuse me if I sound a little winded, if I sound like I just finished running a mile or two. That has not happened. Let's talk about my symptoms. It's been a journey. It's been a rough one at that, because I have been experiencing morning sickness like never before. I didn't have this with Chad Jr. The only thing I had with him was like slight morning sickness or motion sickness. So like if I was in the car, my stomach would be uneasy, I'd get nauseous, but if I was driving, I was okay. Only when I was riding. No, with this baby, my stomach was just uneasy from the time I woke up, sometimes to the time I went to bed. Like, it would just be uneasy, or I would eat something and it just wouldn't be right. Like, it was really weird. Like, I've never experienced anything like that before, and I had some aversion to like food smells. One day my husband was like making eggs, and I was like, oh my god, what is that? I can't deal with the eggs. And then a couple days later, he was making bacon, and it was the same thing. Like, oh, I can't deal. And it was just so weird because I never dealt with that before. So then on top of that, like, I was never really hungry. Like, nothing really sounded good. I wasn't eating a lot. Like, when I was eating a bunch of fruit. Like, I would eat a lot of fruit for breakfast, you know, like snack on fruit throughout the day. I'd have little crackers sometimes to kind of settle my stomach before I got out of the bed in the morning, because I found that if I let myself get hungry, it was worse. So that was a journey within itself, because I was never really hungry. Like, I was never really like, ooh, this sounds good, or ooh, I want to eat this. So I would have to like force myself to eat something, or else my stomach would get worse, y'all. It was a situation, okay? So a lot of times I would just be on the couch. First trimester, the couch was my best friend. I didn't really have any energy either, so I needed my naps. Like, I was taking naps, and I'm not a napper like that, so it was just really weird because I had to have these naps, or I would like do so much, and then I'm like, oh, that's it. I've exerted all my energy for the day. I'm about to be on the couch for the rest of the day, you guys. I didn't even have the energy to cook. Like, because food was not sounding good to me, like thinking about making it, I'm not dealing with that. So we ate out a lot. My family ate out a lot. Thank goodness that they don't mind eating out, because yeah, I kind of slacked on that. For real. I had headaches. Headaches all throughout my first trimester, just like every day. Like, not migraines. I've never had a migraine, but it was a pretty bad headache. Like, enough to where I had to take Tylenol some days. Like, I wasn't trying to take it every single day, so I would like go a few days, and then I'd be like, okay, today's a Tylenol day, because it was bad. Like, the Tylenol was bad, but I was also on a lot of medication because we went through IVF, as I said, so I had to be on medication up until the end of my 10th week. So I had to take a shot every day in my butt. My husband had to give it to me every single day. Thanks, babe. And then I also had to take estrogen pills 3 times a day until like that last week and a half, and then he took me down to 2 weeks, or 2 times a day, because I was complaining of having so many headaches. So yeah, like that was different, getting a shot every single day. My behind was so sore, y'all. I had to like switch from cheek to cheek every day. We had to switch from cheek to cheek, and it's only like a small area that you can give yourself the shot. So imagine getting a shot every single day, or at least every other day, in around the same spot in your booty cheek, y'all. Some days it would hurt to sit. Like, literally, I hurt. Babe liked to smack my butt every now and then. If he hit in the wrong place, it was a situation, okay? Because I was that sore. Even still to this day, if he slaps me on that area, I can still feel it. Like, yeah, it's crazy. I didn't really exercise. I didn't exercise, like, I'd say maybe 5 days. 5-6 days out of my whole first trimester are the days that I worked out, because I just wanted to take it easy. I think that when you are pregnant after you've had a miscarriage before, like you're extra cautious. At least I was. So exercising was one of those things where it was like, let me just make it to the second trimester before I start really, you know, kind of getting back to my exercising, because I stopped like at the beginning of our IVF journey, because you start off with the stimulation, like you're taking all these pills to like grow your follicles so you can get as many eggs as possible. So they don't want you exercising a lot, like, you know, light walking and stuff. But y'all, I don't do light walking. When I go to the gym, I'm lifting weights, I'm running, I'm doing the Stairmaster. So it was just like, let me just chill. I'm not gonna do no light walking. I'm gonna just take it easy, okay? So I started doing, it's an active maternity workout that they have on Beachbody on demand. And they have a first trimester, second trimester, third trimester workout. I probably did the first trimester workout, like I said, maybe 5-6 days. And then I left it alone. So last Saturday, I did the second trimester workout for the first time. And that was my first workout in a good 6 or 7 weeks. Like literally, I quit. I'm definitely going to, you know, pump up my exercise now, doing more as I feel my energy coming back, but I don't want to completely push it. So, you know, I'm going to work out within moderation. Let's see what else. Probably gained 2 pounds, if that, which is fantastic, because I remember my first pregnancy, y'all. I gained 60 pounds that whole pregnancy. I am determined to not do that this time. But my first trimester, I probably gained like 10-15 pounds in the first trimester alone, because I had an appetite out of nowhere. I was eating. And I just haven't had that appetite this time around. So, I mean, that's a plus, because let's be real, I'm already 25 pounds heavier now than I was when I got pregnant with Chad Jr. So I don't have room to gain 60 pounds even if I wanted to, because I'm already 25 pounds overweight, more than what I was then. So my goal is to probably gain, you know, like 20 to 30. Like 30 is my cap. That's where I would like to keep it. So we'll see how that goes. I'll definitely keep you updated with that. I did have some nipple soreness. I wouldn't call it, it's not as bad as like sore, like when it, like in the beginning, I did have days where it was just like, oh my goodness, what is going on? Like that was kind of like confirmation for me too, like something's happening in there, because this is extra sensitive. Now it's just, it's like this soreness. It's not a pain, but like if I take off my bra, like at the end of the day, it's just this heaviness and this soreness that I have, because, you know, they doing their thing, they getting ready. So I definitely still have that, and they have gotten bigger. Like my boobs have gotten bigger. I had to go bra shopping because I was busting up out of my bras. I made the mistake of buying a fetal Doppler, and I actually bought 2, because I thought I had bought a generic one, and then I found the one that I was like everybody else that I follow on YouTube had. So I was like, oh, let me buy that one. So I bought 2. And that was the worst idea ever, because I couldn't find the heartbeat, and I was stressing myself out because I couldn't find this heartbeat. And finally went to the doctor. When I had my first OB appointment, she was like, yeah, no, I may not even find the heartbeat. So we definitely recommend that you don't use a fetal Doppler until you are much further along. And I actually ended up having to go, and during that appointment she couldn't find it with the Doppler, so I actually had to have an ultrasound to hear the heartbeat, because my uterus is tipped back. So the baby was like even further. She's like, there's no way that you would have heard this heartbeat with your fetal Doppler. So it is tucked away in a drawer, and I don't plan on pulling it out until probably like 20 weeks or so, because I just don't want the stress. Like I was stressing from the time I bought the Doppler to the time I had my first OB appointment, which was like a week and a half, almost 2 weeks, because I couldn't hear anything. So it's just unnecessary. So if you can take anything from this, if you're pregnant or you almost there, you're thinking about a fetal Doppler, wait till you're farther along. Some women can hear it, but it ain't even worth the stress. I promise it's not. Just wait till you know you can hear it. At least 15 to 16 weeks, you know, on. So let's see, what else? Trying to make sure that I'm not forgetting anything. I think that that's it. Like, I just kind of wanted to update you guys. I don't know how often I'm going to be doing these pregnancy updates. Maybe like every other week or so. I feel like every week is just too much. Like, how much is really changing every week. So maybe every other week. I feel like that's what I did with Chad Jr. If you guys have any questions, comments, or concerns, you know what to do. Leave those down below. And yeah, thank you guys for watching. Oh, let me show you my bump. So yeah, here's the bump, which isn't, I don't feel like it's that big. Some people were like commenting on the vlog like, dang, you showing already? Get your life, okay? But yeah, you can really see it the most when I wear maternity pants because they have this band, and I feel like this band just makes it extra prominent. This is the bump, which isn't really that much of a bump. I mean, and let's be real, there's fat on top of this. This is definitely not all baby, okay? I told y'all, I'm carrying 25 more pounds now. Alright, so like I said, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.